Good evening, boys and girls, and welcome to another reading with me, Goodnight Stories. This evening we shall be reading a Peter Rabbit book, The Peter Rabbit Club. Here is a map of the woods. This is where we will be spending our adventures with Peter Rabbit this evening. One sunny morning, Peter, Lilly and Benjamin were at their secret treehouse, wondering what to do that day. "Let's start a club," announced Peter. "The Brave Adventurers Club." "We'll have amazing adventures," cried Lilly. "Can we call it the Tummy Club?" asked Benjamin. "I like snack adventures." Little did the friends know that nearby 3 of the worst villains in the woods were hatching a terrible plot. "Let's join together and get those rabbits once and for all," said Mr. Toad. "I want rabbit stew for dinner." "Roast rabbit," squawked Old Brown. "Rabbit on toast," agreed Tommy Brock, "though rabbits aren't as tasty as worms." Meanwhile, the unsuspecting bunnies were having a snack adventure in Mr. McGregor's garden. "We're the Cucumber Chompers Club," said Benjamin. "We're the Lettuce Lovers," giggled Lilly, nibbling a leaf. "Uh-oh, someone is coming," whispered Peter. "Radish raiders, let's hop to it." But as the friends ran towards the garden gate, "Leaving so soon?" hissed Mr. Toad, licking his lips. "But it's nearly lunchtime." "Run!" cried Peter, spotting one of his dad's emergency escape tunnels. But as the rabbits dived for the entrance, "This tunnel's closed," said Tommy Brock, jumping in the way. Just then Peter spotted a long wooden plank leaning against the garden wall. "Follow me," he called to Benjamin and Lilly. The rabbits raced up the ramp, just as Old Brown swooped down, sending them tumbling back to the ground. "We can't escape over the wall," panted Peter as they took cover in the lettuce patch. "Or through the tunnel, or the gate," added Lilly. "We're trapped," finished Benjamin. "Lunchtime," called Mr. Toad from the gate. "You can't hide forever." "I've got a plan," said Peter, thinking quickly. "It's risky, but it might just work." Peter hopped over to where Tommy Brock was still guarding the tunnel entrance. "Tommy Brock," called Peter, waving a wiggly worm, "how about a juicy snack while you're waiting?" "Oi, give it here," shouted the hungry badger. "Come and get it," Peter called, turning and racing away. "Stop!" yelled Mr. Toad, charging after Peter and Tommy Brock. "We're supposed to share those rabbits." "Who'll save some rabbit for me?" squawked Old Brown, joining the chase. "Here comes Peter," cried Lilly. "And he's not alone," gasped Benjamin. "The wheelbarrow," shouted Peter, tearing towards his friends. "Trap them under it." Quickly, Lilly grabbed some sturdy string from her just-in-case pocket and looped it around the stick propping up Mr. McGregor's rusty old wheelbarrow. Peter raced under the barrow and out the other side. The villains dived after him. Just as Lilly and Benjamin gave the string a hard tug, bringing the wheelbarrow down on top of Mr. Toad and his treacherous team. Crash! "Here, let us out." "Tail feathers." "I'll get you next time, Peter Rabbit." The bunnies made their escape. Back at the secret treehouse, the friends tucked into some yummy radishes Peter had stashed in his satchel. "Great teamwork, awesome adventures, club," said Peter. "Peter," said Lilly, "the club was your idea, so let's just call ourselves the Peter Rabbit Club." Our secret clubhouse. Our treetop hideout is the perfect place to escape from Mr. Toad and his gang. It's also a brilliant base for planning adventures. Come, take a look around inside and see what you can find. Build your own secret clubhouse. Peter, Lilly and Benjamin's clubhouse in the sky-high squirrel camp is built from all kinds of bits and bobs. You can make your own secret clubhouse. It doesn't have to be in a tree. At home, Hang a sheet between two chairs and make a cosy hideaway. Cushions make sturdy walls. Outside, look out for secret spots in your garden or park. Inside big bushes or under low trees are good places to try. Well, boys and girls, that was a close call, wasn't it, for Peter Rabbit from Mr. Toad and his gang? Thank you for listening to me, Goodnight Stories. Good night, sleep tight.